This video is brought to you by Sailrite. In this video, we'll be using 3 different glues to glue the dry fast open cell foam. We'll start with the 3M General Trim Adhesive. Begin by shaking the can well. Remove the top, and on the inside there are 3 letters stamped: a heavy, a medium, and a light. Position the dial over the M for medium. Thoroughly spray both sides of the foam, holding the can about 6 inches away. In this application, we are applying a good amount of spray adhesive, but not too much. Now allow the adhesive to dry until tacky. 1 to 3 minutes is usually all it takes, and then mate the 2 surfaces, applying even firm pressure. We'll now use the 3M Super Trim Adhesive. Again, it's important to shake the can. Turn the spray nozzle so the arrow points to the dot on the rim. Hold the can 6 to 8 inches from the surface and apply at least 3 uniform overlapping coats of the adhesive. Gluing foam together is a very common practice. It's not wise to throw out expensive foam, so it's always a good idea to add to its size if needed by gluing sections together. Upholstery shops commonly glue pieces together. Seams can seldom be felt through the cushion covering. Allow the Super Trim Adhesive to dry for approximately 5 minutes, then bond together by pressing firmly. We'll now use the A&E contact cement to glue this foam together. Shake the can or stir the can. The can shape may vary, and also the color of the adhesive also can vary. I like to use old paintbrushes or cheap paintbrushes because often I throw the paintbrush away when I'm done with my application. All that's necessary for this contact cement is to coat both surfaces of the foam thoroughly. Believe it or not, this contact cement sticks very well, so we're applying quite a bit of contact cement here, but as you'll see in the test results, it really isn't required. This stuff sticks well. As with any adhesive application, it's very important to follow the label directions on the can. Here we're finishing up that second piece of foam using the A&E contact cement adhesive. Now allow the adhesive to dry until tacky, usually 1 to 3 minutes, then bond together firmly. You can, with any of these applications, set the foam in between 2 heavy objects to make sure that it sets well. However, usually if you allow it to dry a little bit, it sticks pretty well. We finally come to the test results. We'll start with the foam that was glued with the 3M General Trim Adhesive. As far as friendliness of application, this 3M General Trim Adhesive was my favorite because the spray pattern is rather large, so it goes on easily. It does stick very well. As you can see, we're pulling apart sections of the foam. However, as you'll see soon, the other adhesives hold even better. With that said, it's not usually necessary to hold sections of foam together super strong. Even this one tore apart sections of the foam, so it's a great adhesive and it has my recommendation. Now we'll turn to the 3M Super Trim Adhesive. This stuff sticks very well. We did coat this rather heavily. It was a little bit more difficult to use because the spray pattern was not as broad, so we had to apply it rather carefully. But as you can see, it holds very, very well. In fact, we're going to rip this foam apart to shreds, basically, to peel it apart. That's really not necessary for a cushion application, but if you want it to really stick well, the 3M Super Trim Adhesive works great. So as you can see, the gluing bond did not fail. We're actually ripping the foam completely apart to get it separated from the other half. Switching to the A&E contact cement, you'll see that this bond is exactly the same as the previous. It's really strong. Because it must be brushed onto the foam, it's a little bit labor intensive. This too will work just the same as the Super Trim Adhesive did. It will rip the foam apart before the bond gives way. So now you have a test for the 3 most popular glues to glue dry fast open cell foam. I'm Eric Grant with Sailrite. Thanks for watching this video.